Hello, everybody. I have been lost than a motherfucker. I know this. Everybody's been telling me, where's the riding with the witch? Where's this loud bitch? Oh, jeez, here I go on the way to the stove. Oh, there's so much to talk about, so little time, huh? Let me lube these motherfuckers up before I get to popping them. Lube them up before I get to popping, talking shit. Bullshit. So, this is gonna be a little bit of a rant video. Just a little bit. You know, I'm really good at talking shit, so I could literally make this like a really long video, but I'm just gonna talk a little bit of shit, just a little bit of shit today. It's a good day to talk shit today. So let's get to where should I start? Okay. Yeah, so you guys already know, well, some of y'all already know what's going on as far as this whole situation with the fortune telling and everything like that. If y'all been keeping up with us, permits, I don't want to repeat myself about everything, but if you guys don't know and you want to know, here goes my hubby. Let me just get up next to him. Hold on. I'm live. He was right here, right next to me and calling me. All right. Anyway, yeah, now it's gonna bother me what he needed to tell me, but you guys already know what's going on with the permit stuff. If you guys don't know, please feel free to check out our Facebook page so that you guys can get up to date with all that has been going on. We are keeping everybody posted. We do have a online petition that has been going around as well. So there's an online petition. We've been receiving a lot of letters, so thank you everybody for your support in this situation that we're going through. You guys have been so helpful, especially those of you that have reached out to try to assist us in other ways. It is greatly appreciated, and we acknowledge each and every one of you for playing your parts and your roles and what it is that we're doing and what we have going on against us. We know that this is not a fight or a battle that we are having to take on our own, because it has actually brought together a lot of supporters. It has brought the community together, and that's exactly why things like this happen, is because they want to see what we're working with. They want to see how strong we are, and if there's really that many of us, which there is. You know, the witches are among us. Hello. We're here, we're making our appearance, and this is exactly what needs to be done, because right now we are in a day and age that if what was done to our ancestors was to happen right now, it wouldn't go down like that. So we need to take full advantage of the times that we are in right now and start to make these changes. However, what I will say, and I'm not going to go in too much on all this because of our court date and everything coming up, I really don't want to point people out or you know, talk a whole lot of shit until we get through some of this stuff. But I will say that this is going to be something that may, sorry you guys are bouncing around, that may lead to the separation of certain communities, which I'm completely okay with. I mean, I haven't lost no sleep over it, you know. So I will tell you that we do not have the full support that we should have, as big as a community as we are. And I'm not talking about just, you know, over here in Chicago where I'm from, when they say community, they're only talking about one group. It's not going to be like that no more. Sorry to tell you. Sorry, bitch, but it ain't gonna be like that no more. Because we all should be acknowledged, and if not to be acknowledged as one big community with different branches, then we will separate ourselves and we will be completely okay with it. So I will say that. Another thing that I want to say is that everything that we have going on within you know, within our civil rights and within you know, what it is that we're doing at the shop, and you know, all these things, it has put kind of a snail effect on our ticket sales for the Witches Ball. Therefore, we are having our Witches Ball tickets have gone down 25% sales. So the prices have gone down. They have dropped. I have been getting shit for that too, which I'm going to tell you guys right now. When things come out in the store and they're brand new and things just come out, there's a price to them. Some people choose to pay that price because they really want that item. Some people are like, you know what, I'm going to wait till we get closer to the end of the season because I know that that price will drop. That price will be a clearance price. You take the risk. That item might not no longer be there by the time it is that, you know, the season ends and you're able to get, you know, this item at a cheaper price. You might not have that option. It's a risk that you take. People pay more in the beginning because they don't want to risk the chance of not getting that item. So, you know, people have been talking shit. I'm going to say it like that. They've been talking shit because we are now doing discounted. And guess what? You're going to talk a whole lot more shit because if I still have tickets within the next couple of days, I might just drop these prices even a little bit lower. And, you know, what bothers me and what gets me is when people want to start posting stuff and come at me one-on-one, you know, like, message me privately, talk to me about it. If you have an issue with it, I'll let you know everything I'm letting everybody know right now. But when you want to put stuff on public, I'm gonna go ahead and do shit like this. This is where you're gonna get me right here. And the reason why is because if you have no shame, I ain't gonna have none either. So you know, people have been saying, oh, what about people that paid full price for their tickets? I don't know what you want me to tell you. I mean, would you take an item back to the store and say, oh, I bought this when it was full price, but I've realized now that it's clearance. I want clearance price for this item. It don't work like that. When you're in retail, honey, I'm sorry, but that's how things go in a shop. That is how things go in an event. Events, people that host events, they want to sell out on tickets. So if they still have tickets and the tickets are not selling, yeah, they're gonna drop their prices. That's how things are. That's how the ball rolls. And you know, if it really is that much of a bother, and you're gonna be this person to come to our event and want to go ahead and throw shade, let us know, because I will happily give you a percentage of your money back. I'm not gonna give you a full refund, but if it's gonna save you from coming there and me having to put you in place at the event, if it's gonna save all that drama, I would much rather just go ahead and give you back your little portion of your little money, that, you know, if it's gonna keep you satisfied. I ain't got a problem with that. Other thing is that when people are talking about, oh, the price of the tickets is so much, we live in the Chicago area. I don't understand how you could say that the price of the ticket is too much when it is including your drinks, it's including your food, it's including your entertainment, it's including goodies that you get to go home with, it's including a whole lot of shit. And being in Chicago, I have gone to dinners with my husband that we've paid about $200, close to $300. Yes, we have, because we go to celebrate something, whether it be an anniversary, a birthday, whatever it is that we go to celebrate, we have paid that much, and we don't got no entertainment going on in front of us. There ain't nobody giving us no recuerdos to take home with us. Recuerdos are like little recuerdos are like keepsakes, like memories, little like memory things. I don't know what they're called in English, But for those of you that know what a recuerdo is, you guys know what I'm talking about. When you go to a baptismal or a wedding or whatever, they give you a little token of, I was here on this day, remember this event, kind of thing. Everybody gets to go home with something like that. And then we're also doing giveaways. We're doing raffles. And the money is also being like going to funds that are helping the witchy community and also helping the LGBTQ community. And also Humble Hearts. So here's the thing, is that all these people just popping their gums wanting to talk about, oh, these tickets are so expensive. I'm sorry, they're not expensive, and if you can't afford it, then don't come. Simple as that. But don't be sitting here on my page saying things, because you are gonna get heard from me. And maybe not right there, because I don't want, you know, people that don't know me to think that I'm just some cold bitch. I'm not. But when you start saying things like this, I have a right to defend myself. I have a right to say something back. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And that's why I have my own personal channel, because I'm not going to go ahead and talk shit on my business page, because I don't carry myself as a business. I have to carry myself as a professional. But here I am on my own personal channel, because I get to do what the fuck I want on here. You can't nobody say nothing to me on here. I get to do what I want. So I will put you on blast. You will be talked about. You will be heard from me right here on shit like this live, because I'm like so, like, people have no idea how much planning goes into play, how stressful it is to try to sell all these tickets, and getting the entertainment, and getting the caterer, and getting the DJ, and getting, you know, all these things. It's a lot of work. For those of y'all that have ever gotten married, and if y'all have had a big wedding, you guys know this is like getting married every fucking year. And we don't do it for us. We don't profit anything out of it, believe it or not. Every penny goes to a service, a entertainment, you know, which is also a service, food. You know, we have to pay the venue, we have to pay, we have to tip the wait staff, we have to tip everybody who is going to be working, because they need to work as well. They need money in their pocket. They ain't doing shit for free, you know. So when people are sitting here saying, oh, it's so expensive and blah 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 and this and that, bitch, stay home. Stay home. Don't nobody want you there. If you're gonna go ahead and complain and say, and then, oh, is there gonna be vegan, and oh, am I gonna get to take the bartender home since I'm paying so much money? What are you thinking that I really, like, I mean, $100 for a ticket? I don't know what you're thinking. Like, we're gonna fucking carry you to your seat and act as your chariot and things like that. $100 is not that much when it comes to everything that is included in this event. Everything that's included, I have had less than what you guys are all getting at this event. I have had less than that, and I've still paid more. So it's just, it irks me, because like it's almost like when there's so much work going in, and you got your people and everything. Like, I got my people helping me and contributing to this event and working as hard as we all can, and then for people to go and say little petty shit like that, get it together. Get it together, for real. Because one day you might be in our position where you're trying to host some type of backyard fucking cookout, and then see what type of shit you're gonna be getting. And watch, because karma serves it up very good. Where else was I gonna go? Because I wasn't even done. I had some shit to talk. I was like, I'm going in today, because I'm like, you know, people need to know. They need to hear about it. And I don't usually do this. Usually I'm like, you know what, I get moments like this too, and it's time that, you know, I couldn't hold it in no more. I'm like, you know what, it ain't my bullshit to suppress. It's these people that need to hear this from the person that's working very, very hard on trying to make this event successful. and it's hard because of everything that we are going through right now, and the people that have chosen to turn their backs on us because of what we're going through. So yeah, it is affecting our ticket sales, straight up. I'm just being honest. It's affecting our ticket sales. It's putting me in a stressful place, and then all of a sudden I got people over here talking about I'm vegan and I'm gluten-free and blah blah blah. Okay, well, I mean, I put them, we got the menu together best we could, trying to keep everybody in mind. I'm pescatarian, but I ain't gonna sit there. If they were to say, oh, Nina, we don't have fish, I ain't gonna be like, oh, I ain't going. Bitch, I will eat whatever there is on that table, and if there's some meat in it, I will pick the shit out. I don't have to eat the meat. You know, my husband's right there. I'll hand it over to him. My baby will eat the meat. I'll be, babe, here, more for you. I'll just eat the veggies and whatever I can eat. I'll eat around it. I was raised in a Hispanic household, a family where what was on the table, if you didn't like it, bitch, you didn't eat. My skin is way too thick. My mama prepared me for the world. So it's going to take a whole lot more than people turning their backs on me. It's gonna take a whole lot more than people talking shit about how I choose to sell my tickets and what type of food we're having and all this other stuff. If you guys don't like the entertainment, if you don't like the causes that we're giving to, if you're, you know, whatever the case may be, I'm sorry, but my mom prepared me for the world, and I will take that shit with half a grain of salt. I'll give 2 fucks. I don't care. So that's the thing, is that when people are posting little things like this, I think they think that they're cute and that it's funny, but it really, I mean, when you're dedicating so much of your time, so much of your energy and things like that to what it is that you're doing, it's insulting. It's insulting, and not to me because I don't give a shit, but it's insulting to my tribe. And not everybody within my community, my personal community, has thick skin like that. Not everybody does. I grew up in a family where we were like roasting on each other. We would diss each other from the time we wake up to the time we go to sleep at the dinner table, and my mama would be a part of it. That's how we were. But let me go ahead and get to you guys' comments. Oh, I got a lot of comments up in here. Hi Beach, hi sister, hi Amy, hello from the UK, hi, kisses and hugs to you as well, hi Tammy. Let's see, good morning, everybody saying good morning, namaste. Yes, namaste. I must namaste my ass, calm down, kind of. Oh yes, the petition. Yes, so the petition is also it's online. We have a petition here that you guys can sign in the shop. There's also a petition online. We have posted it. It's on our Facebook page on Spiritual Vibes and the Soul Sisters. You guys can find it on there. Hi Dom. Tammy says, what happened? I pretty much went through. Hopefully I answered. Let's see. Oh, Tammy says I don't have Facebook anymore. Okay, let's see. I will go ahead and grab the link, and once I post this video, I don't know if I can put it in the description, but if I can't, look for it in the comments and you guys can sign the petition there. I'll do another video too, that way I can give you guys more information, because that will go on to the Spiritual Vibes and Soul Sisters channel. This one is just, you know, this is my personal channel, so I can rant and I can rave and I can do whatever on here, you know, because it's not associated with the shop. However, I will be going on there live, also making some announcements. Let's see. Oh, hi Dom. October Moon says, hi Nina, good morning sister. Good morning, October Moon. Tammy says, yes, and we are here to stay. Oh, blessings to all of you. Blessings to all of you, and but you guys are a blessing to me, so blessings to all of you for you guys having my back, having our back here at the shop. Whispers of 3 says, I'm late, I don't know what's going on, but you go girl. Thank you. Eden says, this is a charity, not freaking Walmart. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Eden. Exactly. Well, you know, it's not Walmart, but it's dealing with ticket sales. So when things sell and it's their first time selling, and I've seen lots of events do this, where they sell them at a certain price, and once they're not going, then they start to lower the prices a little bit to get more sales. It's just part of it. You know, people don't want to lose out on money, which um, all the money, all the funding of having this event, the venue, everything like that, this is all money that came out of our pockets to start this event. So when we get the tickets, it's basically going back to paying for the food, the drinks, things like that, everything that's included in your ticket. We have calculated everything, all of the, you know, with the DJ, the snacks, the food, the venue, everything has been calculated, and then we divide it. That's how we figure out the ticket sales prices. And then you know, the 5% is added into there that's going to be donated. You know, so it's not really like every dollar is accounted for of where it's going to go, and none of it goes to our pockets, even though we put in for this because we ourselves want this event to happen, because we want to join with our brothers and sisters. We want to be a community, and especially supporting such a big community, the LGBTQ community. And also, a lot of these brothers and sisters are witches. They are spiritual or metaphysical practitioners, and some of them have gone through a lot of situations where their families have turned their backs on them, where their families have disowned them, because they have chosen to live their life in a way that makes them happy, whether that be their sexual preference, whether that be that they have chosen to become a woman and they were born a man, whether that be that they want to be a witch, because not a lot of religions are accepting of their personal choices. This gathering is so much more than just fucking food and drinks and entertainment. It's so much more. It's so much more. And for people to just talk little petty shit, I'm sorry to have to go in on people, but it's like they don't read the full description of the event that they're wanting to attend. They buy the ticket, and then they want to start saying, oh, I'm paying this much money, do I get to take the bartender home and stuff like that? I think it's funny, and that part was kind of funny. I thought that comment was funny, because I was like, well, if he wants to go home with you, girl, you go ahead. But I mean, I can't say, oh, I just sold you the bartender. Let's see. Hello everyone. Trini says, why do people complain about the dumbest thing? You bought it full price because you wanted to make sure you get it so it doesn't sell out. If you bought it on clearance, it's called a chance you took. LOL. That's right, girl. Yes, Trini. Yes, Trini, you go. Whispers of 3 says, again, all this shit you've been having to deal with. What the hell? Exactly. And oh, souvenirs. Thank you, Whispers of 3. Souvenirs is what a recuerdo is in English. Recuerdos are souvenirs. Thank you. Thank you so much. Beej says, you are so right, sister. Thank you, Beej. Thank you so much, sister. And you guys, my sister Beej, she's actually one of our tribe members who is helping us so much in all this. And, you know, so I get more of like, I get more bothered that they're like, it's not so much about me. Because like I said, I mean, it takes more to hurt my feelings. My feelings are they're pretty like thick. I got layers above my feelings. But when my tribe members are seeing things like this or hearing things like this, I feel for them, because not everybody has that, you know, that thick coldness about them. Like, you could say some shit to me and I'll be like, fuck you too. You know, but not everybody's like that. And you know, so that's where I get like big mama on everybody, and I'm just like, you know, like, I just wish everybody would just fucking be nice. That's it. Just be nice, be courteous, be respectful. It's not too much to ask for. And what you get is, you know, what you give out there is what you get back. If you weren't making, you know, stupid comments like this and, you know, being belittling people, I mean, I wouldn't have to do things like this. But when shit like this happens, I have to call it out. I have to, because I take that power back. Let's see. Whispers of Three says, haha, you are so right, cracking me up. Let's see. Tammy says, what in the world? Why is it that whenever our witches to want to a charity we always get crapped on? I know, I'm saying, like, I don't understand that either. Trini says that price is cheap for a big event like that. Yes, and the place that we're having it, it's not a little you know, like, we have our small events and we don't charge anybody to come into our small events. It's open for the public. We never charge. Here's the thing, if we wanted to be money hungry ass bitches and we wanted to leech off of everybody, we would be charging $10 a head. You want to come into this event, $10. We don't even do that for our small events. When we have witchcraft fairs, they're open to the public. You can bring your kids. We're family oriented, and you know, all these things. Like, but when we have something like this, then it's like, oh, they want to go in on us. Like, okay, what about the events that that we didn't charge anybody to come into? Was that acknowledged at all? Did y'all acknowledge that? I mean, but now all of a sudden you want to acknowledge that you have to pay this much to party in a big ass castle, to have live entertainment, and these are good entertainers. That's the thing. So these are good entertainers, and some of them, you know, like, it's gonna be their first time performing for some of them, but there's other ones that have been doing this. This is what they do. Miss Continental Plus, she won the drag queen competition, so this is what she does. She is a performer. We have jazz performers. They're going to be performing live jazz music as you're walking into this event, and it's going to be, there's a lot of hard work that we went into, not only like paying all these people, but also finding them to begin with. You know, finding a good jazz band is very hard in Chicago. I mean, you would think it wouldn't be so hard, but a lot of them are already, you know, they've already had bookings for like a year ahead of time, you know, so we couldn't get some of them, but we ended up finding a good 5-star jazz band, and that's what's going to be there. You know, we don't get little crappy things and just put it together and then charge people an extravagant price. It's not how we roll. We're not like that. We have our retail shop to put money in our pockets, and there's other ways that we make money personally, and the events are not a way of us making money. I want to make that very clear to everyone, because when you do the math and you know what the expenses are, you will see that we ain't making shit. So if you think that that's what it is, then you have the wrong idea about us. You have the wrong idea about who we are and what it is that we're trying to achieve. We're trying to make a difference, and in order to make a difference, we have to contribute. It's part of it. We have to contribute to make changes within this world. It's called giving back. And you're giving back and you're still receiving something. Like, you're not just giving your money away. You're receiving things for what you pay for, and a very small percentage of that goes to helping other people. So think about stuff before you say it. That's all I have to say. Think about your words before you put them out there, because once it's said, you can't take it back. Even an apology cannot take back those feelings that you might have hurt for somebody else. You know, it doesn't. And the other thing is too, is yeah, we did change the age group. We are now 18 and up, because me and Red, we have been receiving letters in support of what it is that we're going through for court, for our attorneys, things like that. Within these letters, there was a letter from a mother and her teenage daughter. I'm just gonna say that her teenage daughter, that they had explained a lot of things within this letter to help us out within our court case, but also talking about their last couple of years of the things that they have gone through, the trials, the tribulations, the family that they have been pushed out of because they have both chosen, and not even chosen, they were both meant, they both had it in them that they were witches, and for a long time of their life they denied who it was that they were. for a long time. And finally, within these last couple of years, they decided to be proud of it. They are now proud of it. The 18-year-old had a different sexual preference. So this person went through some changes, and the family was not accepting because they come from a religious background. So these people were pushed out. They don't have friends, they don't have family. They talked about how much this would mean to them to be able to come to an event and feel like they can be themselves and feel like they can be a part of a community, because they lost that 2 years ago. And imagine 2 years not having the love that you need from your family, not having the support that you need from your family, and feeling like everybody has turned their backs on you, and that they have degraded you and belittled you, and for things like this. So yeah, we did change it. We just changed it yesterday. We are now open to 18 years and up, because we want for this mother and her child to be able to attend this event, to celebrate their victory with us. Because to be able to come out of a closet or a box and to wear your skin proudly and to be happy in your life and to make it your one goal of achieving happiness within this life, that we want to support. So there is no age or anything that would keep us from wanting to show these people love. If they were not, if the child was not 18 years old, there would be some other way that we would go ahead and you know, we would send them a love package or love mail or something like that. This is an 18-year-old. They are in the Chicago area. Why let them have to be alone anymore? We need to open our hearts, and we need to open our doors to people like this. And this is so common, because just overnight, this morning I have woken up to more messages of 18-year-old newly adults that have gone through very horrible experiences within their lifetime because of what they chose to do with their life, their spiritual path, their sexual preference, who they've fallen in love with. These people have been treated like shit. So we need to open our doors to our brothers and sisters, and who cares if they're young adults? These are young adults. These are our future. You know, so if we can welcome them into a community with loving hearts, let's do so. So there were some people that were a little bit bothered that we now changed the event to being 18 and up. There's still going to be open bar for the adults for 21 and up. They are going to be giving wristbands out, so it's not going to affect them in any way like this. You're not getting anything different. You're just having more people joining in, and yeah, who cares if they're 18? I have met fucking 15-year-olds that were more mature than their parents, that I've had better conversations with. So age of the physical body does not matter. It's what's inside. And you know, old souls, they come in young forms sometimes, but it doesn't mean that they're immature and they don't know what they want and they're making stupid decisions. Why? Because they've chosen that they love another woman instead of loving a man, that they've wanted to become a man instead of being a woman, that they are wanting to be a witch and to be proud and to be accepted as having the rights to personal freedom. And this is everything that we are doing and we know what this is all about, because we are going through it ourselves. So if somebody reaches out in that type of way and they're going through a struggle of being accepted and not having a sense of community, we're right here. And we open our community to anybody and everybody. And if those of you that do not like that we are now having 18-year-olds and up, let me know. But don't let me know on a public social media. Message me, contact me, call me. We can hash this out person to person. It don't have to be, oh, you know, I'm gonna go and put it on social media, Facebook, so that the public can see and blah blah blah. I'll make it public. I'll go here with it. I'll go to whatever channel with it. I mean, I have other sisters and brothers out there that also have YouTube channels. So know that I can reach a lot of people. So if you think that you are going to go there and you are going to talk shit and you are going to degrade us and you're going to talk shit about our event and how we're running things and, oh, about the tickets going down and, oh, there's 18-year-olds and blah, 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 don't come. Stay your ass at home. That's it. I think I'm done. Let's see. Yeah, Tammy says it's not even expensive. It really isn't. When you, I understand that not everybody has that kind of money. I understand that. But when it's for a greater cause, and if you're planning on going out to dinner anyway, and if you're planning on having a weekend out, whether it be with your girlfriends, with your boyfriends, with your spouse, whatever the case may be, I mean, you don't have to pay for any drinks. You can drink like a damn fish if you want to sit there at the bar and, you know, do that. You can do that. Nobody's gonna give you a certain amount. You know, it's open. Everything is open. You don't have to pay for nothing once you get there. You everything is included, everything. And you know, and to know that you are helping other people, that's the main thing. We need to stop being so selfish and so self-centered and thinking about only ourselves. We are getting into now, and it shouldn't even be just about the holidays. We should always be this way, because we are showing the world what witches are, who witches are. And by doing that, by extending a loving hand to another community, you change that whole community's way of thinking. Because I can tell you, because we have started this LGBTQ donation, there have been a lot of people that have stepped forth from this community saying, I'm a witch too, I believe in this too, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know I could do this. Yes, you can. And we're not horrible people like the movies or Hollywood or the media portrays us to be. But if we don't start to change people's outlook on us, then we're always going to be that. Because everybody sees the movies. Everybody goes and pays to watch a fucking show. So if you want things to change for us, we have to be that change. We have to step up and we have to start doing something about it. Or stop sitting there and talking shit because nothing's being done, because you would rather sit there, waste your time, your energy, and just talk shit and not do nothing. Don't talk about it, be about it. Let's see. Oh, October Moon says, tell it, mamita, you're speaking the truth. Thank you so much. Oh God, you guys, people are probably getting like freaked out, like, oh my God, what's wrong with Nina? No, I'm Hispanic, I'm Latina, and I got that blood in me. So I mean, when we pop it off. Let's see. Tammy says, I'm glad animism accepts witchery, and that witchery is a form of animism. Yes. Let's see. Kamian, we should be lifting each other despite the discrimination, and instead we are tearing each one apart. So sad. By the way, tough-skinned here. Oh, I'm glad, Sister Beach. She said, amen, sister. You said it well. A young adult can be an old soul. Who are we to judge age? Yeah, Kasha says, hey, sis, I'm here for a few. Tammy says, exactly. She says, right on, sister. Yes, you guys. So that's it. That's my rant for today. That's my shit talking. I'm so sorry if this is like some of y'all's first time seeing me. I'm not always like this. Just know that it took a lot, and I don't like to give these people that type of energy or attention or anything like that. But I did need to clarify things, because I don't want people getting a misconception of who it is that we are, what it is that we're doing, and thinking that we're trying to hustle somebody, because we don't do that shit. I mean, we don't. This is not for us. This is not for us. This is for a greater purpose. This is above us. This is more than just us. This is our community. This is creating a bigger community. This is creating change, and that's exactly what we need to do. So, you know, that's it, you guys. I hope that y'all I don't know, you guys will continue to stick around. And thank you guys so much for your continued love and support. Thank you for watching. If you do have an issue or a comment or anything that you would like to speak to me as an adult, person to person, you guys can contact me. My phone number is 773-704-7076. All right, you guys, thank you for watching, and I will talk to y'all soon. Blessed be.